North Carolina is basically a grab bag of fascinating facts, weird traditions, and a wait, that happened here kind of moments. From missing colonies to fast cars to quirky celebrations and jaw-dropping natural wonders, the Tar Heels state has a little something for everyone. So we are going to sort out a little North Carolina weird on today's episode of 5 Weird Things. Welcome to the channel. First, like, subscribe, share the channel. Now, years ago, I sold computers by phone to universities, and one of my biggest clients was the University of North Carolina. They loved me because basically our biggest competitor was from New Jersey, and he sounded like, hey, Tony Soprano. Now, I had a southern accent when I called the southern states, and it worked really well. Now, what do you know or like about North Carolina? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's get into it. First, the things we all need to know. North Carolina is a southeastern U.S. state known for its diverse geography, rich history, and unique culture. It's home to the Great Smoky Mountains in the west and the Outer Banks along its coast. The state has a blend of urban areas like Charlotte, a major financial hub, and charming small towns. It is historically significant. North Carolina was one of the original 13 colonies, and it played a key role in both the American Revolution and the Civil War. It's also famous for its strong presence in college basketball. Hello, Tar Heels! And for being one of the bigger NASCAR states in the USA. So whether you're into nature, history, or southern hospitality, North Carolina has a little something to offer. Everybody got that? Good. Weird thing number 5. Roanoke Island, the lost colony. Roanoke Island, nestled along the coast in present-day North Carolina, holds one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. The story of the lost colony. In 1587, 117 English settlers arrived under the leadership of John White to establish a permanent colony. Among them were men, women, and children, including White's own granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. The settlers faced harsh conditions, dwindling supplies, and tense relationships with the local Native American tribes. White returned to England to gather supplies, but his return to Roanoke was delayed for 3 years due to a little thing called the Anglo-Spanish War. When he finally made it back in 1590, the colony had vanished without a trace. The only clue was the word Croatoan, carved into a wooden post, and crow, etched into a tree. Both pointed to a nearby island, Croatoan, modern-day Hatteras Island, but no definitive evidence of the colonists' fate was ever found. Some suggest they assimilated with local Native American tribes, such as the Croatan. Others believe they succumbed to starvation, disease, or hostile attacks. More dramatic theories propose that they were abducted by the Spanish, or, cue the eerie music, aliens. Despite centuries of archaeological digs and research, the mystery remains unsolved. Roanoke has captured imaginations, inspired countless books, TV shows, even a season of American Horror Story. The lost colony serves as a haunting reminder of the challenges faced by the early settlers and the unpredictable nature of history. Whether they integrated with tribes or simply faded into history, their story continues to fascinate and frustrate historians and amateur sleuths alike. Weird thing number 4. The Tar Heels of the University of North Carolina. The UNC Tarheels basketball team is one of the most storied programs in college basketball history, with a legacy of excellence, tradition, and unforgettable moments. Representing the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, the team has captured the hearts of fans for decades with its fast-paced play and legendary players. Founded in 1910, the Tar Heels have won an impressive 6 NCAA championships, most recent in 2017. Their 1957 team, led by Lenny Rosenbluth, achieved an undefeated season and won a national title in a triple overtime thriller against Kansas. That game remains one of the greatest in college basketball history. One of the Tar Heels' most iconic players, of course, is Michael Jordan, often regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time. Before becoming an NBA legend, Jordan hit the game-winning shot as a freshman in the 1982 NCAA championship game, securing a title for UNC and cementing his status as a budding superstar. When Nike first signed him to produce the Air Jordan, that was the moment that pointed back to why they needed to sign just him and not a bunch of basketball stars. The Tar Heels are also famous for their fierce rivalry with Duke University. Known as the Battle of the Blues, this matchup consistently delivers nail-biting games and emotional highs and lows for fans on both sides. The rivalry transcends basketball, symbolizing a clash of two elite programs separated by just 8 miles. Dean Smith, the Tar Heels' legendary coach, is another cornerstone of the program's history. Over his 36-year coaching tenure, he revolutionized basketball with innovations like the four corners offense and a commitment to player development. Smith's leadership produced not only championships, but also a culture of integrity and sportsmanship. With 21 Final Four appearances, the Tar Heels are a powerhouse program, steeped in history and tradition, and their success continues to attract the top talent and passionate fans, ensuring their legacy will endure for generations to come. Weird thing number 3. NASCAR is big in North Carolina. Now, North Carolina isn't just the birthplace of NASCAR, it's where the sport's heart still beats loudest. From its roots in moonshine running to its high-octane races today, the state has played a pivotal role in stock car racing history. And at the center of it all is the NASCAR Hall of Fame, located in Charlotte, a must-visit destination for fans of speed, strategy, and maybe a little nostalgia. Opened in 2010, the NASCAR Hall of Fame isn't just a museum. It's a celebration of the sport's past, present, and future. The sleek modern building houses everything from historic race cars to interactive exhibits that let visitors experience the thrill of driving on the track. If you've ever dreamed of being a NASCAR driver or just want to see if you'd survive Turn 4, the Hall's racing simulator gives you the chance to test your skills. Spoiler, it's harder than it looks. The Hall of Honor is its centerpiece, where inductees like Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, and Junior Johnson are immortalized. These legends did not just race, they shaped the sport into a global phenomenon. Their stories, combined with artifacts like Petty's iconic blue and red number 43 car, create an experience that's part history lesson, part adrenaline rush. Charlotte, known as the home of NASCAR, was a fitting choice for the Hall of Fame, and most of the sports teams are based in the area. And Charlotte Motor Speedway is just a short drive away, making it easy to combine a visit to the Hall with a day at the races. Beyond its history, the Hall emphasizes the culture of NASCAR, the innovation, rivalries, and fan loyalty that make it unique. Whether you're a diehard fan or just curious about the sport, the NASCAR Hall of Fame offers something for everybody, all wrapped up in the roar of its engines. Weird thing number 2. The Great Smoky Mountains. Now, the Great Smoky Mountains in North Carolina are a breathtaking blend of natural beauty, rich history, and ecological wonder. As part of the Appalachian Mountain Range, they are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, the most visited national park in the United States. Now, UNESCO is the United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, which identifies the most truly special places on the planet. And the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, with misty mountain views and an incredibly vibrant biodiversity, it's no wonder millions flock here each year. One of the park's most distinctive features is its smoky haze that blankets its peaks and valleys. It isn't pollution. It's caused by the release of water vapor and organic compounds from the forest's abundant trees. The phenomenon not only gives the mountains their name, but creates a magical, almost otherworldly atmosphere. The Smokies are an ecological treasure, boasting over 19,000 documented species of plants and animals. From the synchronized fireflies that light up the forest in the early summer, to the black bears that roam its woodlands, the wildlife alone is worth the trip. Keep your distance though. Black bears may look cute, but they're not great picnic companions. I did a quick search. Black bears are the least aggressive bear out there. They tend to be shy, they tend to stay away from you, but don't push them. Hiking enthusiasts can tackle over 800 miles of trails, ranging from easy strolls to challenging climbs. The Appalachian Trail, one of the world's most famous long-distance footpaths, runs right through the park. For those less inclined to hike, the scenic drives, like the newfound Gap Road, offer jaw-dropping views without breaking a sweat. History buffs will appreciate the remnants of Appalachian culture scattered throughout the park, Old cabins, grist mills, and churches provide glimpses into the lives of the early settlers who called these rugged mountains home. So whether you come for the views, the wildlife, or the serene escape, the Great Smoky Mountains in North Carolina deliver an experience that's equal parts adventure and tranquility, mist included at no extra charge. And finally, weird thing number 1, the Biltmore Estate. The Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina is the epitome of grandeur and excess. Built in 1895 by George Washington Vanderbilt II, this sprawling mansion remains the largest privately owned home in the United States. With 250 rooms, 35 bedrooms, 43 bathrooms, and 65 fireplaces, it's essentially the American version of a European castle, minus the moat. Now, one of the most fascinating aspects of the Biltmore is its size. It is 175,000 square feet. The home could comfortably fit 7 regular houses inside it. The banquet hall alone has a 70-foot high ceiling and a massive organ, perfect for those impromptu little dinner parties for several hundred of your closest friends. The estate wasn't built for show, it was also ahead of its time in technology. The Biltmore featured central heating, electric lighting, and even an early intercom system, all cutting-edge innovations in the 19th century. Vanderbilt also installed a heated indoor swimming pool because, obviously, outdoor swimming is for peasants. The Biltmore is surrounded by 8,000 acres of breathtaking grounds designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, the same genius behind New York Central Park. The estate includes formal gardens, a conservatory, and a winery. Yes, you can sip wine on the same property where the Vanderbilts once sipped tea or something stronger. Today, the Biltmore operates as a historic attraction, drawing over 1.4 million visitors annually. You can tour the mansion, stroll through the gardens, even stay at the on-site hotels. And if you're wondering how much all this luxury cost, Vanderbilt spent $5 million on its construction, roughly the equivalent of about $180 million today. So whether you're a history buff or just someone who appreciates over-the-top architecture, the Biltmore Estate is a marvel of design, innovation, and a weird, unapologetic opulence. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you liked it enough to go visit North Carolina. Never been there myself, but I've been told it's awesome. Please watch more of my videos if you could. I would greatly appreciate it. Take care. Have yourself a great day.